Hi, and welcome to my video series, Lovins Reads Lovecraft. My name is David Lovins, and this is H.P. Lovecraft, complete and unabridged. The fiction, The Outsider, The Call of Cthulhu, The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, The Color Out of Space. They should have capitalized the O. It happens when they edit on computers. The Dunwich Horror at the Mountains of Madness, and more. Complete and unabridged. H.P. Lovecraft, the fiction, Barnes & Noble. Screw them. H.P. Lovecraft, 1892-1937, was born in Providence, Rhode Island, the city where he lived most of his life. He began writing poetry and fiction while an adolescent and contributed significantly to amateur press publications. In 1923, he made his first professional sale to Weird Tales, the pulp magazine that would publish most of his fiction. 5 years later, Lovecraft published The Call of Cthulhu, a story that crystallized his concept of cosmic horror through its depiction of otherworldly monsters that represent the incomprehensible alienness of the universe to human thinking. In the Dunwich Horror, the Whisperer in Darkness, the Haunter of the Dark, the Shadow Out of Time, at the Mountains of Madness, and other stories, Lovecraft further developed this unique approach to horror fiction and created an elaborate mythology of alien creatures, forbidden books, and haunted New England towns to give it shape. The Shadow over Innsmouth, the sole book of his fiction published in his lifetime, appeared in 1936. Since his death, Lovecraft has become recognized as the greatest American writer of supernatural fiction after Edgar Allan Poe, and a leading influence on the modern weird tale library of essential writers. After high school, all I did was read Edgar Allan Poe for 6 months. And Lovecraft makes innumerable references to Poe throughout his stories. He was a big fan of Poe, so the first time I ever read a page of H.P. Lovecraft, my friend JR at the coffee shop forced me. He really wanted me to read this author I'd never heard of. So I read a page. I said, this stuff will drive me insane, which is basically what it can do. Alright, more on this later. And oh yeah, I have the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game right here. This book. That'll be another thing we'll get into. Thanks for listening. Laters.